but it's 100% sure possible. And unlike my previous playthrough, you know, I will not play Gothic 1 in vanilla. I have the HD graphics still installed, you know. No. I was a mercenary when I became a water mage. I'm not quite sure if it's only for the mercenary, but I was a mercenary when I became a water mage. But you do have to beat the Knight of the Raven add-on, and you can only become a water magician after chapter 3 or chapter 4. Once you've got to get Mixir, you know, to replace Vatrus, the water mage in town. That's where you can become a water mage. I'm not quite sure if it's possible on all 3 paths, but I was a mercenary when I completed and became a water mage.
Here we are.
In my
Down
old
there
YouTube channel,
lies the camp
you know.
of the Brotherhood. Go through the gate and speak to my brothers. I'm sure you haven't come here for nothing. Ask for Cor Kalom. He's in charge of the novices and tutors. I'll go back to the old camp. There are still many infidels who need to be guided to the right path.
Good luck.
But you have to become a member of the Ring of Water, you know, because you have to become one to go to Jarkanar, and you have to beat. Have to wait around till till about chapter 4, I think. Once you have to get the repair the Sacred Eye of Enos. And that's when you can become a water mage.
Greetings, stranger.
You're
treading on holy ground. This is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. What brings you here?
What brings me here? Well, I'm new here and I just want to have a look around at your camp.
Strangers are welcome here, but it's important to follow our rules. There are certain areas strangers may not
I'm not
access.
100% sure, you know, and normally I would say go to my YouTube channel and check it out, but the videos, as you know, are deleted. So I cannot say it with 100% accuracy of when you become a water mage, but I can say with 100% accuracy that you can become a water mage in vanilla Gothic. As long as you have, of course, Knight of the Raven. I need armor.
You have to earn a Templar's armor like I'm wearing, but you can have a novice's loincloth.
Better than nothing.
You won't get it for free, though.
500 ore. Are you out of your sick mange, mate? How are things in the camp?
Everything's quiet. Just go in.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your approval to go into the... I want a quick wear. Let's quick fire some meat. Cooked on steroids. And you can't go to Jarkanar unless you have become a member of a powerful community, because before you can go to Jarkanar you have to deliver the message to Lord Hagen. So you have to be a I did it with the mercenary. As a paladin I could not become one. I'm not quite sure why not, but that was not optional. And as a fire mage I really never checked. So as a mercenary I can guarantee you can become a water mage. And since I'm not going to do all 3 paths instantly, you know, I will be in Gothic 2 in no time. So I will show it you then, you know. Who are you?
I'm Lester.
Hello,
I
Lester.
take care of the strangers who arrive here. You're lucky that you didn't talk to Baal Namib. No stranger is allowed to talk to the gurus.
And you know, normally I wanted to do a giveaway when it comes to the true paths of a certain god, Enos, Adanos, Balear. I will still do that, but if people want a hardcore run, they have to demand a second run. And since I'm now, you know, playing as a true nature of Adanos in this case, that one is closed. And if the second path is revealed, then the third path is easy to guess, and that will take away the opportunity to get a bundle of weapons, a bundle of Gothic games. However, if I eventually become big, I will still do giveaways of the Gothic series games. I will still do giveaways of the Risen series bundle games, you know. But for that I need money, and I currently don't have the money to do so, so I'm not gonna promise people, you know, you can get the bundle package. But when I ever get big with my new YouTube channel or with my Twitch, I will do giveaways of the games that I have 100% completed. Risen, Gothic, Elder Scrolls games, GTAs, you know, whatever game I will play, I will eventually do a couple of giveaways for it, purchase keys for it, you know, and if people want a certain game, I can give it to them, you know, because I can. If I have the money for it, I will, you know, because I'm cool like that. But as a true follower of Adanos, I will show you guys the true follower of Adanos. Now that means you still have 2 playlists available. If you guys can guess it before I will start with the second one, I will promise the person who guessed it right to give a bundle of the Gothic games as soon as I have the money to do so. You know, it's currently cost about 50 euros for all Gothic games. It's a bit too expensive for me at the moment, because I'm under, you know, supervision of the government when it comes to paying my bills and such. You know, since I last got scammed, the accountant which I now has said, you know, we're gonna take away your banking account, as in I can't go to internet purchase games or Steam keys through internet banking. You know, I can't do that anymore. And if I want to go and get some games on Steam and such, I have to go to the store and get a Steam card and then purchase the game with that card, you know. But for that I need money, and I currently don't have money to do so. But in the long run, you know, I will do plenty of giveaways, and maybe eventually JoWooD would say to me, you know, here's a couple of keys, give it away, and I will give it away, you know. And if I'm gonna keep it myself and I have the money to pay JoWooD Productions, let's say, for Elix, you know, they're gonna give me a couple of free Elix keys. I keep one for myself. I'm a big YouTuber at that time, you know, I get the key for Elix, and I'm gonna say, you know, here's the money for that one particular key, which I'm gonna keep. Because if I have the money, I'm not going to be satisfied by taking stuff for free. I only going to be satisfied by taking stuff for free if I'm going to use it to give away to my community, not if I'm going to keep it myself. So that way I will give money to the company, you know, to the game developers to send me more keys, you know, so I can purchase more keys, and just support them in that way. You know, I want to support as many developers as I possibly can, because the more I can support and the more they will support me, the more I can give away, the more viewers I can get, eventually become big, and then give away as well. You know, give keys away to the community, pay people for the community to do their job, to stream games, record games, time stamping. I'm gonna go like a madman when it comes to paying people for petty little jobs when it comes to internet. You know, if I'm gonna be big, for example, and I need someone to work on my timestamps, I'm gonna pay them to work on my timestamps. Whether they want to do it for free or don't, if I have the money, I will pay them for it, because, you know, time is money. And but that's all future plans, you know. But I want to talk to your master.
But forget it. I'm sure I can help you with any of your problems.
Tell me something about the Sect.
Tell me, what do you want to know?
What do you know about the weed?
Well, the weed's grown in the swamp. Of course, it has to be processed before it can be smoked. That's what we
But my
novices
plans
do.
haven't changed.
The weeds
you
have
know.
a tranquilizing and relaxing effect.
Even though I got hacked,
They help you
plans
concentrate
are
on the
still the same.
essentials and increase your awareness. We trade them for goods from the old camp, and we use them to recruit new people as well. The result is, of course, that some people only join us for the weed. Well, at least they help us with the work in the camp.
and since my videos are now shorter, so let's say, someone decided, let's hack him again, and they hack me again, don't change the password. What a stupid thing you can do, in the hope that I will not notice. But as soon as I do notice, I will download. If I didn't restore my PC, I already have the videos on my PC, but if I reinstall my PC, I will re-download the videos from YouTube, because they're only like 30 minutes to 45 minutes, which is easier to download, upload them to my new YouTube channel, and because I'm not gonna give up. Whether people will hack me 100 times or 1,000 times, I will make as many new YouTube channels as possible in order to make it happen, so that I can help the gaming community, so that I can help the world getting jobs out of this, because we need jobs. And that's why I said my plans haven't changed when it comes to trying to make this a legitimate job for everybody, because everybody can do this, not just a few. The only reason why they think only a few can do it is because only a few people have the time to do this the entire day, and it takes time to become big. And I will be the kind of person that will invest in those people that really want it, until they become big. And of course I will get my share back from them, but only if they are big. As long as they are not big, I'm wasting my money on them, in the hope that they will become big, and in the hope that they will keep uploading. The more they will upload, the more I pay, because the more videos you upload, the more likelier your YouTube channel or your Twitch channel get views, and eventually you become big. But I will only pay people that will do English commentary. No German commentary, no English commentary, no Russian, no Spanish, no nothing, only English. So I only support the international people, because international is harder, but the reward is greater. So what can you tell me about the Sleeper?
The Sleeper's a divine creature. He causes visions, at least to the gurus. We pray to him, for he will give us freedom.
And you believe that?
Hey, I've been inside the barrier for 2 years. Do you know how long 2 years can be? You can't imagine what I'm willing to believe and do, just to get out of here again.
So pretty much the war between the Orcs and King Robot II has already been going on for about what shall I say, about 10 years, something like that. I'm not quite sure. Tell me about the guilds.
The gurus form the highest guild. They are the spirit of this
By the
camp,
way, wait,
for they
1
have
second.
great power. The Templars use their spiritual power in battle. They have an indomitable willpower. You should never get into trouble with them. As for myself, I am a novice. We pray to the Sleeper and do all the work in the camp. Some of the novices are allowed to join the gurus, but to get that far, you need to study for many years.
By the way, Cedrico, you had the guru thing, right? Can you send me a link to it from an English version? Because if I'm gonna do the Sect camp, which I will either be the second or the third run, depending on what my viewers want at the current time, I want to be able to become a guru. I don't give a shit about the All Barons, because I never become a god due to the fact that I always go for magician, when I go to the old camp. But if you can send me a link, PM me, or put it in my stream, if you can give me a link to that particular downloads, then I can use it to use it as a extra bonus feature when I'm going to become a sect member, because it will help me to explain, you know, the fact better on why did, you know, the sect camp guy become a paladin or a fire mage or a mercenary, you know. So if you can send me a link of that, I would be much appreciated, brother, and so I can use it, you know, in my future playthroughs, because I really look forward to it. I'm not gonna manually adjust my character to have that looks, you know, with all the tattoos and such, due to the fact that the character in Gothic 1, in Gothic 2 doesn't have tattoos at all, you know. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, Cedrico. Much appreciated, man. I'm gonna open it in my phone, so I will not lose it, you know. I have it open in my phone, so once I've beat it, Gothic 1 on my first path, I will install it, and then once I will do a second run, which will be all the sect camp or the fire mage, remains to be seen. You know, if I'm gonna do the sect camp, for example, I will install that so I can become a guru, because I really look forward to it. And there was also a mod, right, where you could craft shit, right? Send me that as well if you can. You know, it might be fun as a mage or as a Templar. You know, it's not a must, but I at least want that. You continued with that tattooed guy, really? Ah, I see. Must have cost you a lot of time to adjust the character's look, because I've got no clue on how to do that. So I would just keep with the standard character, you know. It will save me a lot of time, because I don't have the time of the world, because eventually the government will say, you know, hey, sorry man, but you got to work to earn money. And as long as they do not do that, I want to keep, you know, uploading as much content as possible. With red eyes. Demonic, man. That's really demonic. Tell me something, Lester, about this camp.
What?
Wait, already did that. No need to tell me again. I want to become a member of the Brotherhood, not really.
What Cor Kalom decides whether you're ready to join the Brotherhood, but he relies on the advice of other gurus. Baal Namib over there is one of them. First, you'll have to prove that you're worthy, and then one of the gurus will send you to Cor Kalom.
Tell me, but how is that supposed to work if none of the gurus will talk to me?
It might not look like it, but the gurus observe everything you do here in the camp. If they think that you deserve to become a member of the community, they'll talk to you. You're bound to have opportunities in the camp to prove that you're worthy.
I see. And how can I find my way around here in the camp?
How can I...
I can show you the most important places.
Show me the way.
Show me...
To the alchemy lab.
Follow me!
Yes, sir. Follow the dee-da, follow the dee-da.
Let's not rely on some...
And let's talk with Melvin so I can get Dusty along. Hi, you aren't from this camp, are you?
Well, now, I am. I left the old camp a week ago. Told my pal Dusty to come along, but he wanted to wait.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
I see. Well, I will check it out, you know, once I've downloaded it. You know, like, because, you know, in the second run, I will become or a guru, Templar, or a fire mage. But you know, for the time being, I'm gonna join the mercenaries, the rogues and the mercenaries, because I'm gonna support the water mages at all times. So I know Dusty. I talked to him for a short time.
I know if you meet him again, tell him that he was dumb to stay there. It's 10 times better than getting harassed by the guards
Well,
in the
appreciate the
old
link,
camp.
Cedrico.
I'll tell him
Much
if I see him
appreciated,
again.
brother. How have you been doing, by the way, mate? Are you doing good? What are you doing here?
What do you...
I'm teaching the words of the sleeper to the novices. I'm still a novice myself, but soon I'll be a Baal, one of the gurus. I've even spoken to Iberian. He's the chosen one. He told me that if I work hard, I can soon be a master myself. But I'm still putting that off. There's no rush, you understand? I can still become a master anytime. At the moment, I'm quite happy about my current task.
And what is your current task?
I test the new substances developed by Cor Kalom in his alchemy lab with my pals here. His aid gives us something new every couple of days, and we test it. This weed opens your
Good to hear.
spirit. If you take the right amount, you can get in touch with the sleeper.
Good to hear that, Cedrico. Have you ever been in contact with the sleeper?
No, not yet. But that's because we never get enough of the stuff. Kalom always wants to hear about the effect of it, but I get the impression he's not really interested in my opinion at all. If I find the stuff stimulating, he passes it straight on to the gurus. But soon, I'll be a guru myself. Then I can go right to my limits and listen to the voice of the sleeper myself.
I would like to join your camp. Not really, but can you help me?
You want to join us? That's good. Just wait. Yes, I think I can help you. I'm not a guru yet, but I have some influence in the Brotherhood. You'd have to do me a favor. Have you seen Fortuno yet?
No.
Then go. See him and collect your daily ration. If you leave me all the swamp weed he gives you, we're in business.
I'll think about it.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Let's go, Lester. Lester is also my brother from a different mother. Everybody is my brother from a different mother. You know, everybody. Real life, in games, doesn't matter. Everybody is my brother and sister. Everybody. You know why? Because it can. No, it's not. Drak. I need to talk with Drak about Minecrawler secretion.
If you climb up this ladder, you'll meet Kalom, the alchemist. Down here is Fortuno, the weed merchant. I'll wait for you right here, but don't take too long. Otherwise, I'll go back.
Okay, man. No, not a problem. Let me get my daily ration.
Come closer. Every newcomer to this place receives a gift of welcome.
What have you got for me?
Here, take 3 rolls of swamp weed. It's northern dark. Good stuff. You can have more of it every day. But if you want more than your daily ration, well, you need to pay. If you find berries and herbs on the paths between the camps, you can bring them to me. I'll buy them off you.
Yeah, well, I want to keep them for myself. Thanks for the offer, though. Wait. Let's go and get the recipe. If I manage to open it with the 2 lockpicks. I'm gonna save beforehand just in case I fail, you know, but my lockpicks are limited at the moment. I got 3 lockpicks. Should be enough. Hey, Cor Kalom,
What do you want?
what do I want? You tell me. I want to join the Brotherhood.
I've heard you're the master of the novices and that you decide who's allowed to join.
I don't have time. My experiments are too important for me to spend any time on new novices. I'll rely on the judgment of the Baals. When they say you're ready to wear the robe of a novice, come back to me.
Wait, man. Wait a minute. I'm not done talking
What
to
do you want?
What kind of experiments do you do?
My research takes place on a level you don't understand anything about, boy. So don't waste my time.
Okay. One of the merchants from the old camp would like to have a recipe.
My recipes are not for sale.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing you.
I'll
May
just
the
steal it
sleeper enlighten you.
then. Yeah. May the sleeper enlighten me. One lockpick broken. Got the recipe, so no need to reload. Goodbye, Cor Kalom. Goodbye. Hey, Lester. How can I convince your master to talk to me?
How can I?
You have to know what he wants to hear.
And that is?
Listen, when we're with him the next time, you'll address me and we'll have a little talk. Baal Namib is worried because many of the novices don't only pray to the sleeper, but also to their former gods. You'll tell me that you've renounced the old gods and that in future you'll pray only to the sleeper. Then I'll ask you why you made this decision, and you'll say that you had a vision in which the sleeper summoned you. He'll be interested then. Do you think you'll manage that?
No problem.
Alright, show me the way.
Show.
To the, back to the main gate. Can I sleep in one of these? Good. No need for a torch now. I see one of the Templars moving there.
And nothing has changed.
Is that Drak? I want to talk with Drak.
I'd better keep
No,
out
it's
of
just a regular Templar. Well, just like my previous playthrough, you know, on my audio channel, I will be only allowed to purchase on the camp which I join.
You don't look like one who submitted to slavery under the Ore Barons. You look more like a seeker. Someone who's searching for the true faith. Do you not feel a fire inside your body which keeps you from sleeping at night? I see. You doubt that what the Ore Baron slaves try to tell you is really true and just. You know why you doubt them too? They're lying. With those lies, they try to control weak spirits. But your spirit is stronger than their lies. Don't you feel a longing for freedom every single day? Don't you feel it growing stronger? It guides your spirit. Let it happen. Do you know what you're doing when you try to suppress it? You're denying your soul, denying yourself. Don't let your fears dominate your life. Free yourself. You need to understand. The sleeper will awaken. He will set you
His
free
upper body is
and wash
floating.
away all these disbelieving infidels. Like
see right
dross
through
that
it.
is washed away by the rain. They will vanish from this world. They will moan, whine, and repent. But it will be too late. Then they will pay the price. They will pay with their blood and with their lives.
Hey, you've spoken to me. Does that mean I can talk to you now?
Hey,
I see you've become familiar with our rules. That's good. I can feel your great spiritual strength. Soon you'll be allowed to join our community. I have spoken to you because I wanted to give you a chance to prove your loyalty.
And how can I prove my loyalty?
Most of all, we need new souls to join our community. By recruiting one more man to our camp, you will prove that you're willing to do good service to our community.
And where can I find new members for the Brotherhood?
where can
The old camp is a good place to try since a lot of the people there are fed up with fear and lies. They just need some kind of support. I guess you won't be very successful in the new camp. The men living there are barbarians.
Why are you so desperate for new members?
Why are you?
The sleeper has spoken to our master, revealing that he has an important message for us. However, he has not gathered full strength yet. That's why he needs our strength to contact us. Therefore, we are preparing a great invocation, and the more men participate, the likelier we are to be successful. If you want to know more about it, go to the large court in front of the Temple Hill. But don't disturb our master in his meditations.
I see. Where can I get a recruit? Where can I recruit new members for the Brotherhood?
The old camp is a good place to try since a lot of the people there are fed up with fear and lies. They just need some kind of support. I guess you won't be very successful in the new camp. The men living there are barbarians.
You already said that. I think I talked about it twice. Oh well.